one of the things I was, because I was talking to somebody, I was talking to my sister about the war in Gaza, and we're Jewish, but we're not Israeli. And she feels really strongly about taking sides. And I'm like, whatever, it doesn't matter what the politics are. We don't need to take sides. When I step way back and I look at the fact that none of the conflicts that are being fought right now are being fought by people that make their own weapons, except for Russia. So if they're not being fought by people who make their own weapons, then we have to look at who profits from this kind of division. There are people that profit with us having conflict. And by dividing it, there are some very nasty world powers, and it's really a handful of families across the globe that are sucking up all the resources and are profiting hugely from the exploitation of the planet, from dividing us against ourselves, from creating a lot of this strife, because all of the strife and all of the problems with the planet are completely man-made and are the result of the quest for money and power, which are not even real things. Because the fact is, even though there's so many of us, there's plenty for everybody. We all should have enough to eat. We all should have access to clean water. We all should have a place to live. We all should have access to education, because that saved knowledge of the generations of humanity is something that belongs to humanity. You shouldn't have to pay to get access to it. Like Jonas Salk, when he came up with the polio vaccine, several drug companies came and wanted him to patent it and wanted to buy the patent. And he was like, no, this belongs to humanity. Can you imagine a major pharmaceutical company saying that? No, this belongs to humanity. This solution that we have found to this illness should belong to humanity. No, we make more money from you being sick and then us doling out little bits of it. It's like people who die rationing their insulin. Everybody should be able to have insulin if they need it. It's such an illustration of why commerce is not inherently good or bad, but it's abstract. It's something we shouldn't be putting everything towards.